Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Is anybody out there? We got Casa Hout reporting in from the Netherlands. Where are you at right now in the world? What are you sipping on? We're about to be live in just 9 minutes and 30 seconds, covering the breaking gold and silver news. And I've got some crazy stories for you this morning. We're going to be watching the COMEX open back up. We're going to watch the Shanghai Gold Exchange, Shanghai Futures Exchange open up and start trading. We may watch the stock market open. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a wild stream this morning, and if you're ready, smash the like button, share the stream. Please go retweet and repost and like the post on X. Let's get it! Yes! We got Montana in the chat. Netherlands. We've got Florida in the chat. We've got Illinois in the chat. Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me this morning? We got Oregon in the chat. We got South Africa. We got Scotland and Zotland in the chat. We got Alaska. We got East Tennessee. We got Montreal, Canada. We got NorCal in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds. We're covering all the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch COMEX boot back up. We're going to watch the Shanghai Market Exchange open up. Smash the like button and share the stream. And ladies and gentlemen, let me know where you are at in the world and what you're sipping on. We got West Palm Beach, Florida. We got Kaltenbergs and pineapple under the sea. Whoa. We got Hong Kong sipping a cold milk tea with Aaron. Nice. BC, Canada in the house. Netherlands, Ohio. New York. We got Chris Simic coming from the Shire. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, in just 7 minutes and 15 seconds, the crustaceans are going to come, migrate, and spend a wonderful morning talking about gold and silver. We're going to be covering the breaking gold and silver news. We're going to watch COMEX market open back up day trading session. We're going to watch Shanghai open from being closed. It's about to be a wild morning. It's about to be a wild stream. If you're ready, put I'm ready on chat right now. And Silverbug is having a soup drink. If you're a crustacean in need of soup, put I need soup right now in chat. We got a variable stacker watching from Uranus. Whoa. Wow. We got early Maya, Ohio High Mountain Pure Bud Green Tea. We got boy Grammy saying they're ready. We got Clearwater in chat yelling for soup. We got variable from the 160th soar. Ladies and gentlemen, are you still stacking? We're going to be live here in 6 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down, helping you read the tea leaves. Smash that like button. Let's go. Whoa, Lewis is hiding in the war room. Silverbeck says, who is Uranus? That's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 5 minutes and 25 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. If you're ready, grab a drink, grab a coffee, buckle up. It's about to be on, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be live here in just 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Please smash the like button. Please share the stream. We're only about 42 likes away from 100. Now, if you like to hear this music, you can listen to it anytime, day or night. It's on Amazon Music, YouTube Music, Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. Just search International Stacker as the artist and rock the morning or night away. This one's called Chasing That Mill. Not milk, not MILF, Not millworm, mill. We got Thailand in the house. Nice. Welcome, Harold. Let's go. Do we have Australia in the house? Let me know. Do we have New Zealand? Let's explore, stack up wealth and so much more. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 4 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking down the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the COMEX market day trading session take over. We're going to watch Shanghai open and back up. We are just 33 likes away from 100. Smash it up. We've got Norway in the house. Nice. We've got Canada. We've got Mordor. We've got G Vegas, North Carolina. We do have Australia. Nice. We've got Kansas in the house. Somebody is on a jury duty. Hit that sub. Yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live here in just 3 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking down the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. Smash a like button if you're ready. We're only 22 likes away from 100. We're going to be watching the COMEX market day trading session. Shanghai open up here. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Break it down now. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 25 seconds here. Smash a like button if you're ready. I don't think you guys are hyped up enough. Let's get things really going around here. Let's get a crab dance going. If you're ready, drop a crab in chat. C-R-A-P, not a C-R-A-P, and not a golden one. Let's get things amped up here, ladies and gentlemen. This is your 2-minute warning. We're about to be live covering the breaking gold and silver news. Are you amped? Are you excited? Where are you at, Crustacean Nation? Let's go. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just 25 likes away from 100. We're about to cover the breaking gold and silver news. The market opens. Are you ready? Who's ready for the mega? Who's ready? Who wants free silver, gold, and copper? Put free in chat if you want it. Let's go. Do not delay. Let's go. We're only 17 likes from 100. Keep smashing it. Keep sharing the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 1 minute warning. Which intro do you want? The crab migration, the old school, or the little kid? Let me know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think I'm going to do a melody. Not a melody, a medley. There we go. I'm going to do a medley of the old school little kid. How does that sound? 30-second warning. Let's get it. We've got Belgium in the house. We've got the Netherlands. We've got Australia. We got Canada. We got Thailand. We got United States, of course. 11 likes from 100. Smash it up. Here we go. Dance with me. One stacker on a
journey to find silver. International Stacker.
One stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 2,400 videos around the world on gold and silvers. And when I say around the world, ladies and gentlemen, I mean it. It was not that long ago. You all told me to do a live stream from the back of a camel.
Camel guys. Camel cam guys. Eshem here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel guys. There you go. Oh wow, look at the three pyramids guys.
We travel all over the world on gold and silver adventures, and thank you so much, Real Bill, for the jewels. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. I'm about to break down what happened overnight. We're going to be covering the breaking news. And breaking news, I'm going to be on Ron's Basement. Ron's Basement coming up soon. More information to come on that. Okay, here we go. So overnight, silver, ladies and gentlemen, hit a high of 59.08. Hit a low of 57.83. And it is currently on a green candle at $58.11. That means we're down only about 1.01%. But what could today bring? What's going to happen? Well, let's try to read the tea leaves here a little bit. Let's look at the DXY. The DXY is trending up. Remember, when the DXY goes up, that's the U.S. dollar index. It puts negative bearish downward pressure on gold and silver, and vice versa. When it goes down, it puts positive bullish pressure, green, on gold and silver. It doesn't always move in tandem, but a lot of the time it does. So let's get this back to the silver here. Actually, let's go over here. Let's go oil. Oil's starting to trend down a little bit. Everything's 79, 79, 78, 79, 85 for Brent. So we're starting to trend it down there a little bit. Let's go back over here to silver. Okay. Gold overnight, ladies and gentlemen, hit a high of 4,062.26. It hit a low here of 4,017.37. It is currently on a red candle of 4,036.08. Those slippery little salamanders are trying to get it under $4,000 an ounce.
How dare you?
But we're certainly not going to take it. Going to the gold to silver ratio here, sitting at 69.45 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And right here, some call it the Big La Bamba. Some call it the Woolly Bully. Shanghai Futures Exchange hit a high of 66.54. It hit a low of 65.26. Currently on a red candle at 65.55. It is closed. It's going to be opening back up today. In about an hour at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to cover this. And at this time, I will ask you if it's, at that time, I'll ask you if it's going to go up or go down, Team Green or Team Red. And guys, this is one of the new tracks. I doubled the amount of songs for my live streams. So this is one of the new ones. I hope you like it. And let me know if the music's too loud. It's supposed to be background music. Okay. So let's go to the breaking gold and silver news here. Now, guys, don't ask me questions right now in chat, because as soon as I'm done with the news, I will go back to the charts, and at that time, I'll answer all your questions. If you ask them now, I will most likely miss it. Thank you for everybody who liked and retweeted this stream. And guys, don't forget, follow me at INTL Stacker International when it fit, unfortunately, on X. I do breaking gold and silver news every night. So you're not going to want to miss that. If you want to stay up to date, make sure you follow that. Here we go. The first piece of news. Treasury Secretary announces a new $1 gold coin. The question is, will it cost $20,000? The new $1 coin to be minted by the U.S. Mint will feature the president, but here's the question. How much will the U.S. Mint charge? The Mint recently sparked controversy with its Liberty Bell commemorative pricing, effectively pricing gold at $20,000 an ounce and silver at roughly $1,500 an ounce. Will this new coin carry another eye-popping premium, or is it going to be decently priced? Put it in chat right now. Is it going to be ridiculous, or is it going to be normal? Put that in chat right now. Crustacean Nation, would you rather own a $20,000 coin or a bell, or use that money to stack as many ounces of gold and silver as you could? Here's the coin. It's of the president. It's in celebration of 250. You could see there. So we'll see. We'll watch that. We'll see what the mintage is going to be, what the cost is going to be, and we'll go over that together. Okay, here we go. Gold and silver weekly watchouts, ladies and gentlemen. I put this out every week. This is the abbreviated version of what to watch each day. If you want the full version, just go to my website, internationalstacker.com. Not only do I have the live metal prices any time of the day, gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and the gold to silver ratio on Oneida. You can manipulate it. You can see what markets around the world are open. I've got resources for you. But if you go here to the news and blog section, news and blog, I do the weekly watchouts here, and you can read it in depth, what it all means. If what I'm about to read you on X doesn't make sense, come here and read this whole article here, and it's going to explain to you what I'm looking for each given week. I do that every Sunday. Okay, so we covered Monday, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. And, guys, I am flying out right after this live stream. I am flying out to Springfield, Illinois. That's right. I'm coming out for the Hidden Horde. This Saturday, I'm doing a subscriber meet and greet in Springfield, Illinois, right on the state capitol steps. So if you want more information, go to internationalstacker.com, click Hidden Horde. It's right there. Everyone who comes, I'm going to shake your hand. You're going to get one of these. You got the King Crab Challenge coin. I've got a bunch of crazy swag I'm giving out. You're going to get to pick if you want to join the 160th Battle Crab Soar, the 42nd Battle Crab Brigade. I am going to be giving away some Samurai Silver. And then at the end of that meet and greet, I will be posting the Hidden Horde, sponsored by Hero Bullion. That's where I'm hiding 5 ounces of silver in multiple locations across the nation. We already have 3 winners. We're going to have another one this week. And the question is it going to be you? And yes, if you click shop, and I fixed it, if you find the Hidden Horde wearing Hidden Horde gear, you're going to get a special bonus and hint. It's worth much more than $29.99. So come on down and enjoy the Hidden Horde and the subscriber meet and greet, sponsored by HeroBullion.com. All right, so going here back to Wednesday. Today, so yesterday we had CPI inflation. And guys, remember when we were live yesterday? You see this giant green bar there? That was from CPI inflation coming in less than expected. So today is PPI. PPI inflation, the Fed Beige Book, and Federal Chair Kevin Warsh is giving testimony to Congress again. Now, on Monday, Bowman and Waller sounded pretty hawkish. And remember, hawkish means they want to raise rates. Dovish means they want to lower, okay? They sounded pretty hawkish, and the markets reacted, gold and silver getting dumped. But then the CPI report skyrocketed yesterday, and on BGC, a big green candle. Kevin Warsh really didn't do much. He's pretty good at towing the line, not giving away too many surprises. So I don't think Kevin Warsh will move the market at all today. It's his second only time testifying in front of Congress as the federal chair. As the federal chair. But PPI could give some important indicators, so we're going to watch that. This could also give us an idea of where manufacturers think future inflation is going. So that's happening today. And remember, tomorrow we're going to be looking at retail sales, Philadelphia Fed, manufacturing survey. So make sure to follow the weekly gold and silver watchouts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're escalating here. Now, we've got over 400 people on the stream and 118 likes. That means we're 32 likes away from 150. So keep smashing it. The next 32 people will get good luck for 4 years.
It's science.
Okay. Breaking. Iran-U.S. conflict just escalated again. Every day it's escalating. Here's what happened in just the last 12 hours, guys, and this is hard to keep up with. 6 a.m. this morning, CENTCOM reported they just started launching a new wave of strikes against Iranian military targets used to threaten commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. Last night at 10 p.m. Eastern Eastern Time, CENTCOM completed another 7-hour strike, hitting dozens of missile sites, drone facilities, naval assets, and coastal defense systems. The strikes coincided with the U.S. Resuming its naval blockade of Iranian ports. Remember that happened yesterday at 4 p.m.? Iran responded by announcing its full withdrawal from the MOU, Memorandum of Understanding, accusing the U.S. of dismantling the agreement. Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister, Kazem Babadi, declared Iran will exercise full sovereignty over the Strait of Hormuz, no matter the cost, adding that Iran will not seek negotiations with the U.S. President Trump announced plans to target Iran's power plants, bridges, and energy infrastructure next week, with strikes continuing tonight, tomorrow, and the night after. It's escalating, ladies and gentlemen. Now remember, ever since the Iranian conflict started, that's what's been putting downward pressure on gold and silver. Remember that. Normally, it's a flight at safe haven, right? So last time we had a crisis, the oil crisis with Iran in the 70s. It took 45 days for gold and silver to pop. But we've been in this like 3-4 months now, And what we've been seeing is every time there's an escalation, silver and gold getting massive downward pressure. So we will keep monitoring that. Here's the next breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a pile of gold at Fort Knox, but the Treasury Secretary admits he's never seen it. Treasury Secretary Scott Bissett says Fort Knox contains over $1 trillion in gold, and it's all accounted for, after admitting he's never been there. The Secretary also confirms we are getting more gold from Venezuela, after also explaining what fiat currency is. Is the gold still there? Let me know in chat right now. Here, I want you guys to hear it. Let me know if the audio level is good, and there should no longer be echoes. Here we go.
Wasn't exactly an even trade, but for President Trump, it was pretty even.
He usually comes out on top.
Not usually, always.
Always. What are we looking at here? These look exquisite.
Yeah, so these are the displays of our currency over the years. Some of it, like we used to have silver certificates. We used to be backed by silver, sometimes gold. And then in the 70s, we just went to what was called fiat currency, where you didn't have to keep gold or silver in the vault. If any of these are still outstanding, though, the silver or gold for them is the at Fort Knox, waiting for them to be claimed if so needed.
Have you visited Fort Knox?
I haven't. People on my staff has. We're going to the Treasurer's office. The Treasurer has been to Fort Knox, and I am happy to say all gold is present and accounted for.
Can you guys not hear that? Gosh dang it. Can you not hear that? Could you not hear that? Let me know if you couldn't hear that. I want you guys to hear it. There's like an 8-second delay, so now I got to wait 8 seconds for you guys to see. But anyways, he's talking about, you can hear it. Did hear. I heard it fine. Okay, let me forward to the good part here. Let me play it one more time here.
Top.
So these are some of it, like feedback. Then in the 70s, we just went to what was called fiat currency, where you didn't have to keep gold or silver in the vault. If any of these are still outstanding, though, the silver or gold for them is the at Fort Knox, waiting for them to be claimed if so needed.
Have you visited Fort Knox?
I haven't. People on my staff has. We're going to the Treasurer's office. The Treasurer has been to Fort Knox, and I am happy to say all gold is present and accounted for. The U.S. has the largest pile of gold in the world, over $1 trillion at current market value.
And we're getting more gold from Venezuela.
Over $1 trillion at current market levels, and we're getting more gold from Venezuela. Wow. So that happened this morning, but he hasn't been there. Ladies and gentlemen, are you still stacking? Variable in chat is still stacking. Look at this. He's added, what was that, 85? 85 ounces. Some call them Zats. Year to date from Hero Bullion. Look, he's got 1, 2, 3 limited 1776 bars, 3 of the Hero Bullion, branded a beautiful Engelhard P-loaf. He's got a bunch of the Buffalo silver rounds. He even got a shirt. Congratulations, Variable. Guys, if you're still stacking, put still stacking. Let me know what you picked up. And a big shout out to hero.bullion.com. If you want to get some of those you just saw Variable with, it's got the security radial lines. This is 5 ounces at spot. Everyone can do it one time. It's shipped to you for free. They actually lose money on this. $292 right now at the spot price. It comes in a little orange satchel. And while you're at it, you might as well click deals and get some silver at or under spot. Check them out, ladies and gentlemen. They have all kinds of fun things, including artillery shells made out of copper. HeroBullion.com. All right, next piece of news here. Governments don't ban what doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. The EU just targeted gold. The European Union has officially banned the purchase of import of gold originating from Sudan, saying the move is intended to reduce funding for the country's ongoing civil war. Why should stackers care? Because this is another reminder that gold isn't just a commodity. It's recognized worldwide as money. For thousands of years, governments, empires, and armies have relied on gold to preserve wealth, settle a trade, and finance conflicts. Even today, when sanctions are imposed, gold is often one of the first strategic assets governments try to control. You don't sanction something that is irrelevant. So as everyone's telling you, gold and silver done, it's through, it's a thing of the past, it's going to zero. Central banks keep stacking it, and governments keep trying to control it. You don't sanction something that is irrelevant, ladies and gentlemen. Whether it's central banks accumulating record amounts of gold, nations repatriating their reserves like we recently saw with France and Germany, or governments restricting movement during times of conflict, the message is the same. Physical gold still matters, and so does physical silver. And if you don't believe me, this is thousands of years of history right here. Let me focus that. These are Roman silver denarius, thousands of years old. This is a gold coin from the Abbasid Caliphate. That's probably from like, I don't know, that's probably 1,000 years old. We got Electrum gold bars from Japan times. Electrum is a mix of gold and silver. Look at this. We got this old silver bar from Japan, the 1800s. Samurai used to use this, and this is what I'm giving away at my subscriber meet and greet this weekend in Springfield, Illinois. Are you going to be there? Here's the article here if you want to read more about that. And ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're 4.5 minutes away from the danger zone, but here's a segment that you all love. It gets very little support on X for some reason, but thank you to everyone who's liked it and retweeted it. All the support you give it on X, I'd appreciate it. It gets very little views. It's one of my hardest posts to do, the most research, but you guys love it here, so I'm going to keep doing it. Here we go. This day in sound money history, July 15th. Let's take a trip back to 1824. President James Monroe appointed Samuel Moore as the 5th director of the United States Mint. I wonder if they were charging $20,000 an ounce for gold back then. I don't know. During his nearly 11-year tenure, Moore oversaw a pivotal era in American coinage, including expanded gold and silver production and the striking of the famous 1804 silver dollars for diplomatic presentation. 1965, Congress completed final action on the Coinage Act of 1965, clearing the legislation for President Lyndon Johnson's signature. Just 8 days later, the law forever changed American money. Silver was removed from circulating dimes and quarters, those slippery little salamanders.
How dare you?
The Kennedy half dollar was reduced from 90 to 40% silver. Two very different eras, ladies and gentlemen, on the same date. One expanding precious metals coinage, the other beginning the removal of silver from everyday money. Crustacean Nation, looking back, do you think removing silver from U.S. circulating coinage was inevitable or one of the biggest monetary mistakes in U.S. history? Please let me know. And let's go to the charts here. And thank you to Chris Simic, who gifted 5 memberships. Crustaceans, get your bulls in the sky. Get your bulls in the sky. I don't see the names who got picked for soup. What's going on here? Hold up. That's not the Streamlabs bot. That's the YouTube bot. Let's keep watching here. Who got soup? Some people got soup, but we can't see who got soup. So YouTube rolled out an update 2 days ago, and every time they do a major update, things get wonky. So chat wasn't working for a little bit. My bot wasn't working for a little bit. I think the bot's fixed now. But now it appears the YouTube bot is not showing who got picked. If you got soup, put I got soup in chat. Dom, did you get soup? Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't think Dom got soup. What the heck? That was weird. Hold up. Thank you so much, Chris Simic, for giving 5 memberships. And ladies and gentlemen, it appears this is the mystery. The mystery 5 memberships. Did you get one? If you got soup, your name will be green, and you will have gotten an email. So check right now. All right, 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the danger zone here on the channel. And I wonder if it's good. I wonder if every one of those is going to be messed up. I don't know. Chris Simic, the bot is jacked. It didn't say who got it. Just pretend Dom got soup, says Chris Simic. Guys, Chris Simic is trying to get Dom soup right before he comes out. He won the last soup. I'm bringing it to him in Springfield, Illinois, to the meet and greet. So he's trying to get this last piece of soup here. That's funny. Now, to a point of clarification, the Streamlabs bot does not handle that. That is YouTube's bot. So that is a YouTube problem. That's funny. Chris, are you going to go for it again? Real Bill, thank you for the jewels. Chris, are you going to go for it again? Are you claiming this bounty? Am I bringing it with me? Guys, there is a bounty for whoever gets Dom soup. There's a 1/10 ounce gold eagle in here. There's a Canadian maple leaf in here. There's a crab coins in here. There's silver coins. There's a silver-plated soup ladle. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Whoever gets Dom soup is going to get that. Okay, here we go. Master Blaster gifted a membership, and it went to a mystery person. Okie Stacker gifted a membership. It went to Dom. Did you get soup? Dom did not get soup.
Sir, I want some more.
Taste the soup. Good soup.
No soup for you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the danger zone. We are now in the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. Can you pretend to send the bounty to Chris Simic, says Sicilian? Nope. Dom's got to get soup to get that bounty, that BBB. Big, beautiful bounty. And ladies and gentlemen, we're in the first candle here of the danger zone, and we are getting a green candle. Maybe we could turn this into a BGC.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Some scientists say 90% of the time, every time we do the baby gator call, you all taught it to me on a live stream in Boca Raton, Florida. It could turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGCE. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's science.
Now, if you have no idea what the soup is about, if you think it's just a gimmicking, a marketing, a tactic, as RD put it in chat, go to my website, internationalstacker.com, click channel lore. All the channel lore, all the channel memes are on here. Days of the Camel, Mrs. IS, the birth of the Mega God. What are the crabs about? What is No Soup for John about? It's all right here. Go read up on that channel lore, ladies and gentlemen. It runs so deep on this channel, we had to make a special section just for it. And if you got questions when you put them in chat, make sure you tag me. Subraman says, every day war is escalating, but there's no impact on the silver, but there's no big impact on the silver price. Only Warsh announcement / price on recent weeks. Is the silver becoming war agnostic? Well, there has been big impact. I'll say this, Subraman. And over the weekend, there was big impact as well on silver and gold. There was. However, with more escalation, it kind of does feel like it's starting to find its footing and consolidate a little bit. So we might start to see it not being so sensitive to escalation and military action. It'll be interesting to see what happens, Brahman. But good job trying to read the tea leaves there and looking for trends. That's something we encourage on this channel. Soup John says, say hello to Greg for me. I'm trying to get him to be a member. What's up, Greg? Become a member. Or you mean is he gonna be in Springfield? Maybe that's what you mean. Barbara gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Barbara. And that did not go to Dom. Wow. We have soup bowls. How about a cup of soup, says Silver Pug. Okay, guys, we are still here on the first candle here. 1 minute, 25 seconds left in the first 5 minutes of the danger zone. This is traditionally when the big bankers attack us every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a green candle right now, $58.21 silver. A green candle on gold, 4,040.51. Gold above the 50 and 200 simple moving average. Silver is above the 50, trying to get above back above the 200 simple moving average there. Keep smashing that like button, ladies and gentlemen. It helps the stream so much, and we're only 24 likes away from 200. The next 24 people to do it are going to get good luck for 4 years.
It's science.
I want to shout out all the Diamond Claw level members on this channel. I want to shout out all the channel members. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. So thank you so much. And even if you're not a member, if you're in chat and you've got Diamond Claws, let me know. Who's got Diamond Claws?
Diamond Claws.
Who's unshakable? Who's got intestinal fortitude? Who's got them? West Texas says, so it wasn't you that found the real hidden hoard off the key? No. Guys, another silver bar from the Etosha was found maybe 3 weeks-ish ago now, something like that. The thing is like 20 pounds of silver from the Etosha shipwreck, worth over $100,000. It was found not far from where I live, but unfortunately, it was not me. All right, we're going to keep watching this. We're going to go back and forth during the danger zone. Let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter here. Hey, Ralph, if you could drop the link to the $5 at spot deal here, I'll pin that for people. Look at here, Blue Shadow putting out the history post. Thank you. Variables putting it out. Thank you. Blue Shadow's putting out the stream. Thank you. Lewis, thank you. Sicilian. Lewis, thank you. Variable, thank you for putting that out. I got the gold right here, Pa. Thank you, Variable. Don't worry, we will, says Big Rick. Okay, I'm all caught up there. I'm all caught up on what you guys are saying on X. Guys, if you ever want to tweet pictures or videos or whatever, you can tweet them at me, International. I did want to point out, guys, this auction for this battle crab is up to $196. Hoya Guru in chat is auctioning off 12 battle crab rounds. He got one of them as a variant. Go to mydct, which is dreamcometrue.com, mydct.com. He's doing it for charity, so check it out. He's got this auction that's up right now. He's going to keep posting them. So this one ends in a day and 15 hours, then another one's going to post, and it goes for a good cause. So check out mydct.com. All right, I'm going to pin the link to Hero Bullion if you want that 5-ounce silver at spot deal. There we go. Okay. People keep talking about new tariffs on silver. Do you know it? No. No, Dutch. That's all just FUD. Unless I haven't heard about it, which I find hard because I spend every day, all day in the trenches of the catacombs of the internet searching executive documents for this stuff. No, there's no new tariffs on silver that I know about. Chris Simic says, as a matter of fact, the original tariffs, they specifically excluded gold and silver. Chris Simic says, may have digital diamond claws. I actually have diamond claws on my leg. Oh my goodness, guys. Chris Simic is teasing me. Did he get a tattoo? Chris Simic may have gotten a Crustacean Nation tattoo. I need to bring something to give him. If he actually got that, I need to bring some. I don't know what it is. I got to figure it out. An AG astronaut just won a duel and took 10,000 claws from me. That is devastating.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
But at least the Streamlabs bot is fixed. The Streamlabs bot is fixed. I did nothing. That's just YouTube that fixed it. So again, whenever they do a major update, things are wonky for a couple days, then they get fixed. So chat got fixed. My bot got fixed. Now we'll see if the YouTube bot gets fixed. Dom is in chat and she needs soup. She is starved. Famished. Okay, new tweet from Sitcom. Oh, wait, no, that's not Sitcom. Hold up. Is it a new tweet from Sitcom or is that just a repost? Yeah. New post from Sitcom. Let's cover it. Sitcom stands for Central Command. Completed a morning round of strikes in Iran at 7:30 a.m., so that was about an hour and a half of strikes. CENTCOM launched precision munitions against coastal defense systems and cruise missile storage and launched sites on the greater Tun Island during the 90-minute wave. The strikes further degraded Iran's ability to attack commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. Let's watch it here. Oh, look, that looks like a possibly a mobile missile launcher there. They're trucks. So it looks like mobile missile launcher. Or possibly just missiles in that truck. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's go back here. Real Bill says Hero Bullion still has some of the fantastic 10-ounce copper 2026 13 colonies 13 colonies frontier colorized bars. Awesome, Real Bill. Barbara says, sorry, Dom. I tried to get you soup. Dom, I think people are giving up. Dom, I think people are giving up. Will you remain soupless? I don't know. And we are here in the second candle of the danger zone. $58.09 on silver, down about 1.03% on the trading session that started last night at 6 p.m. Gold on a red candle, 4,039.42. Trying to get us below 4,000, down about 0.33%, which means that gold to silver ratio is ticking back up at 69.49 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. What is going on with the new Florida law? Anyone accepting metal as money yet? Yeah, it's in place. It's been accepted. It's been signed into law. Now they're going to do the rulemaking process. And it's not just any gold and silver. It's very specific on how it goes down. So more to come on that. And why Vern just gifted 5 memberships as well as Barbara gifted a membership. Dom did. No soup for Dom!
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Aha.
And Dom, they said they're not giving up on you. They said they're going to work hard to get you soup. Let's check out the COMEX here. Guys, look how utterly low this is. Open interest around 100K. Volume in the 50s and 40s. If you remember back when things were going really ham, we had multiple days over 1 billion ounces of silver volume traded. We had another 141 deliveries today, but that doesn't sound like a lot, right? But remember, that's times 5,000. So 141 times 5,000. So just today, that's another 705,000 ounces gone for delivery. Wow. So in September, this 80,685, that represents 403.4 million ounces of silver. That's what that represents in September. Now, it's not all going to go for delivery. A lot of it's going to get rolled over, but we're going to keep watching the COMEX, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to keep watching. Look at this. Hold up. Oh, man, this is probably going to be way too... Okay, hold up. I gotta be careful.
Honey, you better get your silver and gold chains on or you will miss International's live stream.
All right, I'm on it.
Whoa! 2 crabs getting ready for the live stream. Thank you, Master Blaster. That was crazy. Okay, we're getting an attack here. We're getting an attack here in the danger zone. It's to be expected. And XX, it says, I've heard that Iran has over 2 million man army already here in the U.S. waiting to go ahead and, so keep your 2A. Yeah, I've seen that in XX. It totally not true. 2 million man army here. Not true. That's like bigger than their standing army in their country. Could they have sleeper cells here? Certainly. But a 2 million man standing army, I wouldn't believe that. But you don't need a 2 million man army to create absolute havoc. A couple sleeper cells you could. So if you see something, say something. Okay. So silver's getting a bit of a smackdown here on a BRC, a big red candle. Just set a new low for the trading session. 57.84. Now, the next shoe to drop, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be just 30 minutes away, 32 minutes away here. It's going to be the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. So it closed at 65.55. We're currently at 57. Well, let's round up 58. Yeah, it's still about a $7-ish dollar gap. For a while, it was 10. For a while before that, it was like 15 or 20. For a while, it's 10. Now we're to 7. Is that going to keep closing, or is it going to expand again? We'll find out together. Okay. Oh, the daylight saving times bill was voted in the House. It goes to Senate. Are we finally going to get rid of the scourge of daylight savings? I'm trying to find you guys breaking news. I'm looking here. Advisor Iran's parliament speaker is warning about the region will turn to hell if the U.S. strikes Pickaxe Mountain. Oh, they don't want Pickaxe Mountain struck. So this is Pickaxe Mountain. Nantaz nuclear complex. West complex. There's a tunnel here. Possible ventilations. There's a tunnel here. Interesting. I'm not seeing any. I'm looking for any breaking news. Man, there's so much going on in the world, guys. It's crazy. How is the level on these crabs talking? Was
Honey,
it okay?
You better get your silver and gold chains on.
Can you hear that?
Will miss International's live stream.
I updated some settings and things all... My settings went to hell. Oh, PPI's out. PPI's out. PPI's out. And now PPI's out. Okay. PPI inflation results. You know, probably find it quicker on X, honestly. Okay, wait, is this today, though? I don't know. Whoa, it might have gone up. It might have gone up. Hold up. It might have gone up. Stand by. Does anyone know the PPI numbers? It should be dropping now. It should be dropping any second now. Okay, toilet brush shows it's 5.5 versus... Oh, yeah, here we go. Breaking. U.S. PPI came in at 5.5. Expectation 6.2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. We're starting to see a B, G, C, a big green candle, and we are out of the danger zone here. Silver spiking up all the way to about 58.45. Gold is right behind it, ladies and gentlemen. Yet, another thing. You really got to be reading these weekly watch out situations, guys, on internationalstacker.com. Literally, every single thing I've put in there. That moved the market on Monday. CPI moved it yesterday. PPI's moving it today. Pay attention to tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Silver currently on a green candle, 58.25. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 28 minutes away from the big La Bamba, the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening up here. Smash the like button if you're ready and excited. What's going to happen? Tell me right now. Are you team green? Are we going to gap up in Shanghai? Are you team red? Are we gapping down? Let's put this out. Let's put this out. Let's put this out. Hold up, pull in. Okay, let's put the little pointers. Beep, 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 beep. This is how I do it. This is how the sausage is made right here. Bang. Breaking. PPI under expectations after PPI just came in. Just came in under expectations after CPI came in under expectations yesterday. Bang. Wow. Look at this from Gary. Look at that. B, a G, a C. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow. What a turnaround. We were getting smacked down in the end of the danger zone to an immediate BGC. Yay, finally upgraded my camel to crab beside my name. Oh, look at that, guys. So the longer you stay a member, these little emojis, the badges next to your name changes, and chasing that MILF just went from Daisy the Camel to a crustacean. There's crustaceans wearing crowns. There's all kinds of fun stuff. So the longer you stay a member, the more that changes. Wow. Typo, no. Ugh. Breaking. PPI just came. In under expectations after okay, thank you. Gosh. Hate that. Platinum going wild, says Dominate Trevon. Thank you, Fingers. Universal says, how do you misspell in? It's just I type fast. Guys, I type fast. My mind is thinking different things. That's what it is. Ohow says, crazy how news pumps it, and then after the pump in a few days, they go lower to the original pump point. Sometimes, but sometimes it goes higher, Ohouse. But do you guys see how that immediately moved the market? That is algorithms. That is advanced algorithms. That's AI trading in these systems. No human can really respond that quick. I mean, maybe some, but few, okay? So that shows you the algorithmic trading system that we have here. Look at the volume on that. Wow. Okay, we're to another candle here. Green candle, 58.29 on silver. $4,054.40 on gold. And ladies and gentlemen, the next shoe to drop is coming here quickly like a freight train, just 24 minutes and 40 seconds away, the opening of the Shanghai Future Exchange. So don't go anywhere. Smash the like button if you're having fun. We're only 41 likes away from 250, 600 people watching. I know we could do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, on the 5th, okay, so here's some announcements. The 22nd of July, so that's next week, I'm going to have Lynette Zhang on the channel. And then August 5th, I believe, I'm going to be on Ron's Basement channel. So having some fun there. We're going to invade him with some crustaceans. I need to get CEO from Hero Bullion, Jake Haugen, back on the channel. Guys, when do you want Jake back on? Maybe into the month? Get another behind the stack update, what the big bullion bankers are doing, what's happening at the refineries. What do you guys think? End of the month sometime we get Jake back on? Let me know. Dominate Travon, No Soup Dom says ban performance enhancing drugs, AI algorithms. There you go. There you go. And guys, we are just 6 gifted memberships away from triggering the next No Soup for Dom song. I do want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for gifting memberships, for becoming a member, for super chatting, for gifting jewels. Super thanks. For the bottom of my heart, helps me do what I do. Thank you so much. This is my full-time job. I couldn't do it without you. I spend all day, every day, searching the interwebs. I'm in the catacombs of the world trying to get you guys all the information for gold and silver, so I truly do appreciate it. And guess what? You can support the channel without spending a dime. You can simply smash the like button. We're only 30 likes away from 250. Now, I want to do an exercise here. If you got into gold and silver because a random gold and silver video or post came across your screen, put YouTube in big, bold, capital letters. And ladies and gentlemen, even if you usually don't subscribe, even if you usually don't click that like button, as you see these big, bold YouTube letters come across your screen, just know that you're doing your part. You're literally like the gold and silver Paul Revere riding the streets of the internet, warning people the big bankers' plans and how they can prepare. That's why I made this channel, to share my journey and help open other people's eyes to how they can protect themselves. I've been yelling from the bottom of my lungs since silver's been about $13 an ounce, and I will continue until the day I DIE. And I couldn't do it without you. So if not for me, if not for the channel, do it to help out your neighbor. And here's how you can help yourself. Subscribe, because I'm going to be giving away, I've got over 100 ounces of silver in there. I've got over 100 ounces of copper. I've got gold in there. The next upcoming Mega God is going to be crazy. I'm going to give away, I think, 70 ounces of it for the 70,000 subscriber giveaway as soon as I get back from Springfield. So next week, I'm going to put together the video and put it out. But you got to be subscribed for it. So subscribe, turn on those notifications, smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. We're only 19 away from 250. As we're starting to see silver build up some steam here, we are going up higher, ladies and gentlemen, on silver. A second green candle possibly turning into a BGC at $58.42. If you're just listening, it's looking like it might build a stairway to heaven. Gold just took out our trading session high here. Gold just set a new trading session high at 4,063.20. Are we going to get back over 4,100 here? We've got mass volume increasing here on gold and silver. As ladies and gentlemen, we are literally just, what is that? 21 minutes away. 21 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening here. This one right here. Wow. Okay, looking in chat. The basement requires you to have a camera on. Never! Never, Brian. Chasing That MILF says, I got into silver because of your videos. Awesome, Chasing That MILF. I'm so happy you did. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Sicilian Stacker says, only 8. 4-time champion until the Mega God. Yeah, that's right. Only 8 big shows until the Mega God. You got it, Sicilian. Barbara gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Barbara. Brian said, not sure how it's working for me. Started in January and now sitting on 300 ounces at a cost average of 79. Brian, remember, silver's not a short-term game. It's mid to long-term. I believe we're not far away from saying, you remember when you could buy silver under $100 an ounce? Intestinal fortitude, see the way through, mid to long-term game. I believe eventually you're going to be thanking yourself and saying, I wish I got more at 79. But now's a great time to dollar cost average, that's for sure. Victor says, I'm guessing the inflation report. Oh, yeah, I did. I came in under. Inflation came in under. It was It came in at 5.5 as was expected at 6.2. Wow. But guys, remember this. These numbers are from June when we had an MOU and a ceasefire. The Strait of Hormuz was kind of open, so if we don't get this thing solved here in the next couple of weeks, are we going to be going up next month? That's the question. That's the question. Keep smashing that like button, everybody. Thank you all for your generosity. We are just 12 likes away from 250. Dom, did you get soup? Dom, did you get soup? Did Dom get soup? Let's see. Yeah, the YouTube bot is broken. It usually says who got soup. I'm guessing that will probably be fixed tomorrow. Did Dom get soup? I know, I'm hanging in strong, says Brian. There you go. No soup for Dom!
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's
Aha.
Woo! And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 18 and a half minutes away from Shanghai opening. At this time, what do you think? Are you team green or team red? At this time, we're at 58. Let's just call it 58.50 for ease. 58, 9, 65. Yeah, we're still at a $7 premium. If we were to open up right now, we might get a little baby gap up. But let's see what happens here over the next 18 minutes here. Let's see if we continue our stairway to heaven up or if we get some pressure down. Streamlabs taking all my claws, says Lauren. Lauren, challenge me to a duel. You'll most likely beat me. Take my claws. Wishing you safe travels today. Thank you, West Texas. Guys, I am traveling today to Springfield, Illinois. If you live out there, I'm going to be doing a meet and greet. Just go to internationalstacker.com, click the hidden horde. I'm doing a meet and greet. July 18th, 10 a.m., the State Capitol grounds. I'm going to be giving away all kinds of prizes, including silver to you. And at the end of it, the Hidden Horde, sponsored by HeroBullion.com, is going to be on 5 ounces of silver for you to find. So don't sleep on that. Silver Plague says, unfortunately, I only got a cup of soup. The bot soup bowl gave me nothing. Why are you going to Springfield early, says Mike D. I've got some affairs to take care of. Remember, I used to live in Springfield for about 3.5 hours, so I've got some other things to take care of. I'm also shooting some other content while I'm out there. So multiple reasons. Okay. Guys, we are working on such an awesome project with Hero Bullion. More to come on that. I can't say too much, but you guys are going to love it. Looking for breaking news. Silver Seeker and Minnow Coin had a show yesterday. They said there isn't a silver shortage, says O House. Well, O House, remember, when people talk silver shortages, they're talking like the big bullion banks and the silver that moves around, not the stuff like at a coin show or your local coin shop. So when people are talking, at least in recent times, about shortages, they're talking about COMEX, they're talking about Shanghai Future Exchange, Shanghai Gold Exchange, London Bullion Metals Association, those types of vaults. Okay. Is it not gold? It says new $1 gold coin. Oh, is it not actually gold? We'll find out. Make Gold Great is saying it's 0 grams of gold. We'll find out. We'll find out. China posted its weakest annual growth since Q4 2022. Copper versus gold. Copper refuses to confirm gold's recent weakness. Look at copper. It's moving. Evidently, gold has been moving with copper. Interesting. Another industrial metal. Okay, Lucas is saying we have entered an inflationary era similar to the 70s. Inflation drivers they're in now. M2 surged 150% then. Right now it's 50% since 2020. Deficit was 0.3% to 4.2. Then now it's 6. Oil loss 1.8 million. Then 1.6 million barrels today. Interesting. Remember, guys, during the 80s inflations, or was it 70s? Actually, I think I'm wrong. Correct me in chat. It was during the 70s when interest rates went like super high, right? Was that the? I don't think it was the 80s. I think it was the 70s. Let me know. I know there was also like a fuel shortage. I was not alive in the 70s, ladies and gentlemen. I was just a twinkle in God's eye. Okay. Let's go back to the chart. Okay, we're stabilizing here. Which is important, guys, because we're about 13 and a half minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange market opening. We're going to watch it here live, so don't go anywhere. And we're just 45 likes away from a 300 like stream. I know we could do that. Keep smashing it. I think the Trump coin is going to be Clad coin, says Roadkill. Maybe. I reported it as gold because it literally said $1 gold. He literally put $1. The Treasury Secretary literally put $1 gold coin. That's why I thought it was going to be gold. Alan says, when you come into Glasgow, man, I got to figure. I do want to go to Scotland, England. We are planning an Australia, New Zealand trip as well. Dang, IS is a youngster. Yeah, I'm an 80s baby. I'm an 80s baby. 80s baby. Oh, it's another new song. I worked on a bunch of new songs for the stream, guys, to switch it up. That is funny, guys. The Korean market triggered another circuit breaker, this time on the way up, 8.2%. The Korean market's been triggering circuit breakers on the way down, on the way up. That's so funny. Hey, Chris Simic, have a good day at work. I'll see you in Springfield. If we get policy right, and we will, the inflation surge of the last 5 years will be a thing of the past, says Kevin Warsh. We'll see next month. Let's go back to the chart. It's a Trump Sacagawea coin, says Dub. Maybe. But he literally said $1 gold coin. He shouldn't have said that if it wasn't gold. Alan J. Pratt says England playing football tonight and everyone in Scotland is supporting Argentina. Laugh out loud. There you go. Ohau says, I'm devastated. How were you not alive in the 70s? You are the Crystal Light champion. So, hey, if you want to know about the Crystal Light Championship, go to the channel, click channel lore. This will show you how it happened. Right here. The Big Show, 4-time Crystal Light champion. That's the channel lore if you want to learn about it. As a matter of fact, it's been so long, let's do it. It's time for a big show.
To the 4th annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship, featuring regional finalists from all across the United States, competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker. 4-time, thank you so much. And that was the 1987. So I was alive. That was the 1987 Crystal Light Championship. Okay, we're looking strong here, guys, and we got about 10 minutes until Shanghai opens. And we're looking strong on silver on another green candle, 58.47. We are definitely building an uptrend here. And gold, 4,064. Okay, let's put in some targets here. Let's put in some immediate targets here. That's a great target right there. It's a good one right there. So I'm looking for previous points of resistance on multiple times. So like this one, Had trouble breaking it there, trouble breaking it there, trouble breaking it there, trouble breaking it there, trouble breaking it there. This one I had trouble breaking it there, trouble breaking it there, trouble breaking it there. See? So I usually am a bit more methodical when I do this. But we're doing this one kind of quick just to give us some intermediate targets here. Okay. We got some targets for silver. And look, we are about to take out that first target already. Do you happen to be aware of apocalyptic style disasters that China has been experiencing in the last year or so? Explain, Crispy. Like, what do you mean? I'm aware of disasters, but what do you mean? Like fires, floods, tornadoes, hurricanes, cyclones over there? Brian says, I'm blind. There you go. They released a statement saying they meant gold in color, not gold alloy. Lame. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Victor. Wow. Fake news. Look, guys, look at this. He literally said, striking this new $1 gold $1 gold coin. That is lame. That is fake news. That should have said $1 coin in gold color or $1 clad. You know what I mean? Lame. I guess it's not going to be gold. Okay. Viola's waiting for the DTB. She's tapping impatiently, says Silverpug. Ohau says, when I first seen that, I'm like, how the hell did he graduate in the 2000s and is in the 1987 Crystal Light Championship? There you go, House. That's funny. Early 2000s I graduated. Littlefoot Silver Stacker says, Google says the upcoming Trump coin is not real gold. Manganese brass. Those slippery little salamanders. I was on my second tour in the Marines in 1987, says Mongo Like Candy. Awesome, and thank you for your service. Crispy Bacon here says all of the above. Heat last year that melted shoes as soon. Oh, extreme weather. Yeah, I'm not really following it too close. If it's something like a hurricane or an earthquake or a major flood, I see them. But extreme weather like that, extreme heat, I'm not really following. Yukon Cornelius says inflation increased during the 1780s and peaked in 1980. Paul Volcker jacked up the Fed rate to... Oh, that was in the 80s. Okay. I was thinking it was the 80s, but I'm like, well, maybe it's the 70s. Yeah, the 80s. Okay, 20%. Thank you for that, Yukon. When you worked abroad in disaster relief zones, is there any country in the world that would make you nervous to work in? I mean, there's all kinds of countries I was nervous to work in, but it was part of the job, right? I mean, on disasters in the United States, I'm nervous to work in some places. So it's all relative. What do you think POTUS's Thursday night speech is concerning? Donna says election integrity. It was leaked that it's on election integrity, and in some interviews I saw, he confirmed it's going to be on election integrity. MCX is not moving much, says Subramanian. So if we guys, MCX is India. I got it here. Let's go to silver in India. I got to change this to USD. I have to do this every time. It's annoying. I wish I could just save it. 71.85 for silver on the MXC. Or MCX, sorry. Okay, guys, we are just 5 minutes away from Shanghai opening here. What do you think it's going to be? Are you team green? Are we going higher? Team red, are we going lower? And are we gapping? Let me know. And Jason Earl says, just placed my 7th order from Hero. 6 Walking Liberty halves. Told them I was a crustacean. Awesome, Jason. Yeah, guys, if you're ordering from Hero, say that you're a crustacean in chat. Doesn't mean you'll get something, but you never know. You could ask for, say, can I get Jake's autograph? Do you have any cool swag? You know, you could ask for things. Doesn't mean you'll get it, but doesn't hurt to ask. Alan J. Pratt says, it's El Nino year, and it's a strong one, apparently. Serious heat waves in Europe with thousands dead so far. Yeah. Watch this, guys. How many people died in Europe from heat? Let's put 2025. 16,000 to 24,000 2025. Let's see 2026 if it has numbers. So there's a heat wave going on. Estimated so far 20,000 people or more died across Europe. In 2026, we're halfway through the year. Last year, the whole year was 16,000 to 24,000. A lot of places in Europe don't have air conditioners, guys. If you're in the United States, you are spoiled. I was getting some hotels in the Czech Republic, and they were making it. They're like advertising big time. Oh, with AC. I'm like, why? They're like, I'm like, why are they like advertising AC like it's a luxury? That's weird. And then I realized, oh, it's because the hotels don't all have AC. Because I got a hotel without AC and I was dying. It was a heat wave when I was there. Is a Keynesian, says variable. Crispy Bacon says the 4 dams that collapsed last week. I did not see 4 dams collapse last week. No, I'm not following it. Thank you for that, Crispy Bacon. I'll look into it. I guess I was wrong about the Bitcoin silver correlation. Well, let's see. We're at $58. Bitcoin's at 65. Hey, it worked for a little bit, oh house. It was fun. Okay, let's go back here to Shanghai. We are close, guys. We're just 3.5 minutes away from Shanghai. Spoiled equals alive, says Dominator Vaughn. There you go. Silverpug says, at Hero, if I purchase a 10-ounce silver bar, will I get a second one for free? No, you will not, Silverpug. I can guarantee that. But if you put something in the comments like, can I get some stickers? Can I get some swag? Can I get an autograph? You may get that. Who knows? UK National Grid was maxed out at the end of June. One day, and we don't have hardly any aircon, says Alan J. Pratt. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what are you, Team Green or Team Red? We are just 2 minutes and 45 seconds away. Or, yeah. Once we get to 2 minutes, I am going to issue a danger zone alert. Silver is creeping up. It's actually consolidating on a green candle. $58.48. Gold is consolidating on a green candle as well. 4,064.76 here. Let's put some targets here. I'm being really sloppy with those. Might as well call me Joe because I was just super sloppy with those. Okay. But we're back above the 50 and 200 simple moving average on gold. Silver, we're back above the 50, and we are momentarily right now above the 200 simple moving average. Looking like it wants to take out our next target here, which was a good target because this is resistance 1, 2, 3, like 4, 5 times. 58, 55. We're about to imminently break through that, it appears. Let's see if we can do it here. Right before the Shanghai Open. And we've pushed through it, ladies and gentlemen. Our next target is out. Next target with silver is now $58.72. Silver moving higher on a green candle. 58.60 here. What is the east to west pricing gap? Right now, 58.61. Shanghai closed at 65.55. It's about a $7 gap right now. But if we keep pushing higher here, if we could take out our next 2 targets here before Shanghai opens, we're going to gap up, ladies and gentlemen. We got positive pressure on silver right now. Thank you for the jewels dropping the mic. You are mega. Here we go. And we are just 1 gifted membership away from 20 gifted memberships, and that will trigger the next No Soup for Dom song. So we'll see if we get at that. Okay, we're going higher here. We're about to take our next target. We just took out our next target on silver here. 58.72 is gone. Our next target's 58.95. We are now under a $7. We should be getting at least a little baby gap up. We're in the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the danger zone here, and thank you for those jewels chasing that Melvin Real Bill. Are you guys Team Green or Team Red? I think we're going to get at least a baby gap up here. As silver pushes higher, gold is pushing higher. Gold just set a new trading session high. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are 20 seconds away. Smash the like button if you're having fun. We're only 13 likes away from 300. 600 of you watching. Keep smashing it. 15 seconds here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Gap up, gap up. We have a gap up. Okay, gapped up on Shanghai. Let me measure this. Shanghai gapped up to $65.96. We were expecting a gap up there. So we're going to see what happens here with Shanghai. This is a new trading session, so here it is. This is the little sandwich of Shanghai. 76 billion US debt rollover today in the bond market. Thank you, Stealth Motorcycle. I'm in the UK and I run my AC off as solar. Awesome, Mark. Awesome. Okay. Let's go here. See what you guys are saying. Okay, we're good there. Let's go here. Breaking news. And look at that, guys. The regular Battle Crab round is now nearly $200 on eBay. Those sold for about 89 or 88 or something like this. 80 something. Okay, let's go here. I'm imminently going to be headed to the airport, guys, to head to Springfield, Illinois for the Hidden Horde. You still have time to sign up. Go to internationalstacker.com. Click Hidden Horde. I'm going to be in Springfield July 18th on Saturday. Subscriber meet and greet on the state capitol steps. I'm going to be doing a meet and greet, giving away a bunch of fun stuff, and then we'll do the Hidden Horde after that. The next one after that's the ANA Coin Show in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm working on more locations. Texas is going to be announced soon. I'm working on one in Colorado. I'm working on one in Colorado as we work our way west. More going to be popping up. I do want to do one in Canada. If you want a Hidden Horde in Canada, put Canada in chat right now. And if you put Canada, where in Canada should it be? I was thinking maybe if I could get something with the Royal Canadian Mint. So that's in the planning phases. Old state capital or current? Current state capital, Jim Reeves. Current state capital. Current. Safe travels, IS. Thank you. No one handles a show when they wait. No handles shown when they receive gifted memberships. It's because YouTube made it update. Yeah. To prioritize at handles anniversary across. Oh, thank you, Master Blaster. I will look into that after the stream. But it still should show because the bots would literally do the at symbol. So I'm sure that will. I find it hard to believe they got rid of that. I'm sure that will get fixed. But we do know Dom has gotten no soup. We do certainly know that. Okay, pushing higher, $58.72 on silver. 4,068.16 on gold. Shanghai is BGC in Shanghai. Look at that. $66.12 in Shanghai. Gold to silver ratio is coming down. 69.32 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. Ladies and gentlemen, the next shoe to drop is just 26 and a half minutes away. Do you want me to keep streaming until the stock market opens? If you do, put keep streaming in chat right now. Alberta has the biggest coin show in Canada, I believe. You know what, chasing that MILF, that would make sense. If I can't get something locked in with the Canadian Mint, maybe I do it at like a big coin show in Canada. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That would give the opportunity for the most people to be there. Maybe instead of silver, I give away loonies and toonies. Okay. I can't believe I got catfish by Scott Bissett. I can't believe I got catfish thinking that was a real gold coin coming out. Not gold, just golden color. I got tricked. I'll read this article later. I'll check this out later. Guys, if you want to learn about India, gold, and silver and what the heck is going on, those slippery little salamanders tried this in the 60s and it didn't work. Go to internationalstacker.com. Click news and blog. And I have a two-part series here on India. So here's part one. India hikes. No. Yeah, that was part. Yeah, no. Here's part one. India hikes gold and silver duty to 15%. Drops LBMA benchmark. And Modi says, don't buy gold for a year. Part 2, India's silver crackdown. License is now required after LBMA exit. 15% duty hike is 1968 repeating. Go read that 2-part series on India if you want more information on that and what the heck is going on. As we are starting to trend higher here on silver, ladies and gentlemen, we are now up about 0.2% on the trading session. Excuse me, 0.1%. $58.78 silver. Gold just set a new trading session high here as we go to our next target. Up 0.5% on the trading session for gold. Silver, gold to silver ratio is probably imminently going to be below 69. And we are breaking out even higher here in Shanghai to 66.20, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking for any more breaking gold or silver news. Give me a second here. This is interesting. I'll read this later. Fed Williams. And guys, Williams, if you go to here and you click on my weekly watchouts, wasn't Williams? No, wait, did Williams talk? Let's see. Who talked on Monday? Waller, not Williams. Waller and Bowman spoke on Monday. So Fed Williams expect overall inflation to decline to around 3.25% by year end, continuing toward our 2% goal in 2027 and to land on target in 2028, says Fed member Williams. Oil is having a heck of a few days. Yeah, guys, oil. Where's oil at? Oil was all above 80 yesterday. It's in the 79s now, except for Brent crude at 85. Guys, make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. We have fun here. We travel the world. Now, I got a question for you. If I offered you this Morgan silver dollar, would you take it for just $5? Pulled an all-nighter just sent you an email. Thank you, Tony in Phoenix. Thank you. I will check it. Would you buy this for just $5? Let's see what you guys say. Well, those of you guys in chat say no because it's fake, because you're used to me showing you fakes. You should have. This is actually a real Morgan silver dollar that I got for $2.30 under spot at the Fun Coin Show. Look at that beautiful 1890. But guys, you can't always trust your eyes. You can't always trust the skill. You need to protect yourself from fakes and do it now.
Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. And yes, I did just do a clandestine Raptor run, but not for coffee, to move my suitcase next to the door, because I'm hitting the airport after this. Thank you, Jolly Lollipop, for the super chat saying, International Stacker for head of Federal Reserve. I accept. I would accept it. If they offered it to me, I would accept. The U.S. bond futures, ZB, bond market keeps rising. Thank you, Stealth Motorcycle. I saw a Morgan on Temu for $1.99. Great deal, yeah. Guitar Stuff says 2025. 1 ounce silver bullion coin, $72.38 a unit. Wow. You wouldn't be accepted because you're not. Oh, come on, Shotgun Susie. Let's keep that out of chat, please. Let's keep stuff like that out of chat, Shotgun Susie. But thank you to all the moderators. I appreciate you. You know, we all say something a little strange sometimes. Thank you to all the moderators. Let me shout out the moderators in chat. It's not easy, guys. Fingers. We got Shotgun Susie. We got Ralph Ramsey. We got Silver Pug.
Who else we got in here? Mike D. Shout out to all the West Texas, all the moderators. Guys, can we chant for moderators in chat? Fingers. Thank you so much, everybody. Being a SpaceX owner, do you think they will buy Tesla? If so, when do you think? I have no clue. I bought 2 shares to have fun with it, so I have not dived deep into SpaceX at all. I just did it for the lulz. Safe travel. Saturday will be epic, says Mike D. Yeah, guys, I'm going to meet Mike D. I'm going to meet Chris Simic. I'm going to meet SGT Stacking. Now, here's the question. Are they going to capture me, put me in a cage, and take my kidneys to buy more gold and silver? And they might gang up on me. Stealth Motorcycle says, U.S. bond futures rising is bad for gold and silver. Oh, for sure. For sure, guys. I do talk about that on my website, about yields and real yields, the difference. It's an important thing to know, so go check out the website, internationalstacker.com. Do you confirm, Shotgun Susie, remark that you are not a... Come on, guys. Let's keep the... Let's keep that type of stuff out of chat. Everyone's accepted here, no matter your race, religion, or creed, or political affiliation, because we focus on what unites us, gold and silver. Okay, let's refresh this. An Iranian government jet en route from Tehran to Qatar. Flight trackers likely carrying official delegation. Okay. Fed Chair Williams. Okay, he's giving a speech somewhere. I got to go review this. He's saying some good things for us, some dovish things. Expect real GDP growth to be around 2 to 2.25% this year. And over the next 2 years, expect unemployment rate to edge down gradually to 4%. I got to find wherever he's giving that speech. I got to find it. And ladies and gentlemen, we're getting so close here to the stock market opening. And then I got to run to the airport. Viola needs attention. She feels neglected. Guys, if you want to see Viola, put Viola in chat. And Lewis is asking the 8-ball, will IS drink another stinging nettle? That happened in the war room. What did the 8-ball say? How about no? The 8-ball said no. There you go. That's funny. Hyperfixation says IS is the uniter, brings us all here together to love bullion. My brothers and sisters in coins. Happy Wednesday. All right, guys. I met a girl in Poland. She's got a strong arm built like a brick house. She's looking for a suitor, so if you think that could be you, prepare your best pickup line for Viola.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. She lives in the Germanium Mint. She's lonely. Have a safe flight, says Lisa Anderson. Thank you, Lisa. Guys, Lisa was just knighted yesterday. Brand new moderator. Thank you, Lisa. Pank in chat says, I got 2 shares of SpaceX too just to see what happens. You never know. Yeah, it's going to be a long term. I thought it might pop after the 14-day and all the index funds were going to buy into it. Didn't. So it's going to be a long-term hold. I'm sure I'll win on it eventually. $20.99. Rumor has it Mrs. IS coffee makes your shell hard. Oh, yeah, it does, West Texas. Some scientists say.
It's science.
Brian says, do you need a Chaps Brigade to... Wait. Do you need the Chaps Brigade to eat Taco Bell and punish the violators in chat, says Brian. There you go. Guys, be careful. If you don't want to poop a bunch. Look at this. I covered it last night. I said, that's it. I'm locking it down. Nothing in or out of this house. A parasite causing explosive diarrhea has now spread to more than 30 U.S. states. Eek. Do not eat the lettuce. Breaking news, do not eat salad. I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you, if you don't want to poop, if you don't want this parasite inside of your belly, for the love of God, don't eat the lettuce. Okay. Supposedly it's the lettuce brand that Taco Bell and McDonald's use. Brian says, okay, I covered that. Best pickup. Have you always been so symmetrical? Says Crispy Bacon. That's pretty good. Silverpug says, thinking about sending you a Mr. Coffee drip machine for Viola. Mr. Coffee is so masculine looking. She may want Mr. Coffee. Well, those channel members that were in the war room, we did run into a DJing robot, and I did get this commemorative cup. He was a DJing robot, and many of you thought he might be the perfect match for Viola, but I'm thinking he might live the fast life, and that might not be the best thing for Viola. You know what I'm saying? So you're saying buy stocks and toilet paper. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we should be buying stocks in Charmin, guys. Maybe we should be investing in Charmin right now. Not a financial advisor, just I'm dealing there with craps. Christian Love says, I've got way less allergies. Started taking NAC and glycine. Really helps my asthma also. Awesome. AG Astronaut says, breaking news, grow your own food as much as you can. There you go. Victor says, do we need to sign an NDA when meeting you? That way we don't reveal or describe your... No, you don't have to. I just come dressed as a giant crab is all. Guitar Stuff says, only devil's lettuce is not tainted. Ah!
How dare you?
Do not touch the devil's lettuce. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go back to here. I can buy yoga pants and stack them. Good idea, says Silverbug. Guys, some yoga pants has silver in it. It's antibacterial. Not all yoga pants, though, so be careful. But it's definitely not good for stacking. It's like less than a gram. Look, everyone thinks it's a gold coin. It's not. They literally said gold coin. Gosh, annoying. I fell for it. See, everyone's reporting as a gold coin. Evidently, it's not. It's just gold in color. I've been tricked. Look at this, guys. This is a delivery burglary. So just because someone knocks on your door does not mean you have to open it, ladies and gentlemen. Do not ever open your door if you're not expecting something. You can talk through the door. You cannot talk at all if it doesn't look right. Do not be polite and open the door and get a home invasion. Okay, we are just, 12 minutes away. 12 minutes away from stock market opening here. And we're only 28 likes away from 350. I know we could do that. After the open, I'm going to have to run quick. Let me see if I could find someone who I could crab raid. Now, immediately after this, I'm going to start a new live stream for Sunday evening market open. So you guys have a place to chat and share stories and share intelligence on gold and silver while I'm on the field. Because when I'm in the field, I'm going to be doing walk and talks and updates. So I won't be able to do this full-time show until we're back here. But I think at the end of this, I'm going to pick Kalilo. So at the end of this, we're going to watch the market open, so we're not at the end yet. But at the end of this, we will crab raid Kalilo. Well, you guys will. I'm going to have to run. Okay. Let's see Dow Jones futures. Up 123 points on futures. I was born in the 50s. I'm an OG and a grandfather. I'm a veteran, and I lived through the 70s and 80s. Believe me now, ain't bad. Awesome, real. Awesome, real Bill. Thank you for your service. Silver Puck says, stay away from Taco Bell. Heard they are investigating the whole chain. Yeah, well, not only them, they get the lettuce. Also, McDonald's gets the lettuce. I normally love Taco Bell, actually, guys. I love it. My little Mexican pizza. I love it. When they took away my Mexican pizza, I was ready to march on DC. But they brought it back, so we're good. Okay. Whoa, look at this. That's crazy. These drones are like docking. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What are we in line for the next 20 years? If we get the policy right, and we will, the inflation surge of the last 5 years will be a thing of the past, says Kevin Warsh, the new Fed chair. Okay, let's go back to here. Guys, I'm going to have to hit the road soon. Kuba says, some of your mods like Ralph need a talking to. Why, Kuba? The mods like Ralph and Shotgun Susie and all them, they spend hours and hours and hours trying to make sure this channel runs great, bring you the information you need, help when I'm not around. So if they don't need a talking to, they need a round of applause. But Kuba, if you've got a grievance, feel free to file it with me. I am the manager. You could email me at internationalstacker.com, or no, sorry, internationalstacker@gmail.com. But it costs $15 to put in a complaint, unfortunately. Have you guys ever been to Dick's Last Resort? That restaurant where they charge you to make a complaint? I want to talk to the manager right now. Okay, sorry. Okay. Let's go back to here. Okay, new tweet from CENTCOM 38 seconds ago. Since restarting the naval blockade, Iranian port 17 hours ago, U.S. forces have restricted 2 commercial vessels attempting to run the blockade. The U.S. military remains vigilant and prepared to ensure full compliance. Nearly 9.2 million U.S. student loan borrowers are in default. About 9.16 million U.S. borrowers are currently in default in student loans. Wow. 20% of the 43 million people are in default. Eef. Okay, let's go back to the chart. Guys, we're waiting for the, not COMEX, the Dow Jones to open here in 8 minutes. Okay. Remember, there's crab rounds being auctioned off on eBay for charity by Hoya Guru. So check out my DCT, Dream Come True, mydct.com. One ends tomorrow, and he's going to add another one. I'm seeing if there's any other breaking news before this market opens, then I got to run. Okay, let's go here. Boy, Grammy says he's been yawning the whole stream. Must have been working on a little crab last night. All night. Wow. Whoa, I do not have a scene. Do I have a scene for that? I don't know if I have a scene for that. Hold up. Do I have a... I do not have a video I can play for that. That's funny. Remember, guys, if it's your silver and you want it now, call JG Crabworth 877 Crab now.
It's my silver and I want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now.
My silver and I want it now.
It's my silver, and I want it now. Takeoff will be fine. Send us to Kalilo's Live. Yeah, I think I need to get going, guys. I need to get going, so I'm going to send you guys right now. I'm going to send you guys right now to Kalilo. So I'm going to get going. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I will be live most likely tonight on my phone for a recap for you guys on the day and what's happening and the plan for the Hidden Horde and everything going on. So make sure you're subscribed, turn on those notifications. And I'll say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. I'm going to send you right now to Kalilo. Go fill the chat with crabs. Smash the like button. Thank you, everybody, so much. A big thank you to the moderators. I'll see you guys later.